What's going on, CAC Gang, CAC Army, CAC Nation, KAQ, keep asking questions. That is of course the slogan of OFL. I am the host of OFL, that stands for Our Founding Liars. My name is also the host. How are you today? You doing good? I hope you're doing good. Listen, on Monday, I uploaded a video on a man named Shane Dawson, a famous YouTuber. I talked about the cancellation of the man, that is Shane Dawson. Apparently I should have waited 24 hours until I, did so, because apparently a lot of additional information happened immediately after I uploaded, but that's neither here nor there because it doesn't change the content of what my point was, and that involves Pizzagate, so I suggest you watch it. Alright, now we got that out of the way, let me tell you something. Oh, before I dive into what I want to tell you, I should probably mention I have Amazon affiliate links now, so if you want to support OFL while funding the war against the reptilians at the same time and getting your online shopping routine out of the way, just go to one of my referral links in the videos and do your shopping from there, and it's a win-win. Okay, enough shilling for now. Let me tell you something. We want to talk about Jeffree Star today, okay? Who's Jeffree Star? Jeffree Star is directly related to Shane Dawson, not biologically, but controversy-wise. Why? What happened? Jeffree Star is a famous YouTuber. He was a MySpace star before. He is highly involved in the beauty community, which apparently is filled with narcissistic psychopaths, as you will soon see in a minute. I have inside knowledge about Jeffree Star that I will be revealing in a moment's time, but that time has to wait because I need to set the groundwork for what happened. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, apparently these guys co-spired together to frame this guy named James Charles, who's also a beauty guy. Apparently they Me Too'd him, which is like a total nightmare scenario if you ask me. And from what I understand, these two like to get people drunk and high, and they like to make them say things and get dirt on them to use against them if needed. Jeffree Star is basically the Epstein of the YouTube community, minus the girl massage parlors as far as I know. However, that's not what I'm investigating. I'm investigating the blackmail aspect. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something about these two individuals, or one individual, Jeffree Star. I saw a video with Blair White where she had some inside knowledge on him, and she stated she was sitting on this knowledge for a month. And that inspired me because I too have been sitting on knowledge for a month. Not the same knowledge as Miss Blair White, but I realized if I didn't say what I know about Jeffree Star, I will be just as guilty. You understand? So this is for my conscience, really. I'm going to tell you everything there is to know about Jeffree Star, and it's nothing you know, trust me. He is an evil man, and his evilness goes lengths that you can't comprehend. Let's start at the beginning. Jeffree Star and Shane Dawson, they collabed to make a makeup brand called Conspiracy. That is the actual name of the palette. I don't know if I feel like that alone warrants a pretty hardcore investigation. Later, Jeffree Star goes and makes his own brand separate from Conspiracy called Cremation. That's a weird name for a makeup brand, right? Cremation? Doesn't that mean like dust of dead people? The deceased mist in a way? Well, that's what I think. He got a lot of flack for it because it happened during COVID season when grannies were dying left and right. But let me tell you what I know, okay? Cremation has nothing to do with any of that stuff. It's not something to do with the gray palette, the gray scale stuff. Let me tell you what Jeffree Epstein Star is up to. Jeffree Epstein Star is in business with the government. And when the government finds an extraterrestrial body, such as a reptilian specifically, they hold on to it and they study it for maybe years at a time, I'm assuming. Now what happens when they have no use for it? They can't keep it. They know channels like me are trying to locate them. So they gotta get rid of the evidence. So what do? Let's enter Jeffree Star. Jeffree Star runs a market where he buys deceased reptilian bodies that were used for study, he cremates them, and then he uses them as a beauty palette. Don't you understand? Because reptilian DNA is the best kind of DNA for skin cover-up. I mean, the whole species is based on shape-shifting and transformation, so of course, like, reptilian contour would be such a hit. That's why Jeffree Star is running the makeup market the way he is. The star stands for stardust, and the Jeffree. Listen, I think all of these beauty community, I stumbled on my words because I'm nervous that he'll see this. I think all of these beauty community guys are in some kind of market where they're trading reptilian bodies left and right, and their makeup tips are coming directly from the extraterrestrial enemy, you understand? And Jeffree Star is going to rat everybody out on it. I think it's funny that UFO disclosure files have been released recently, and then Jeffree Star comes out of nowhere with tapes. I think we're misunderstanding what these tapes are. I don't think it has anything to do with cancel culture. I think it has to do with covering up the reptilian threat. That's all. That's all I wanted to say. If you find my body with a bullet in its head, just like Blair White ended her video, you know who did it. Jeffree Epstein Star. Keep asking questions. Also, he's totally involved in the Pizzagate thing too. Let's be real. Jeffree Epstein Star is an appropriate name. Keep asking questions, because the Epstein refers to the Pizzagate scandal, which he's co-spiring with Shane Dawson, and the Star references the stardust of aliens, you understand. Jeffree Epstein Star. Keep asking questions.